With the energy use going off limits in the state, KSEB looks to redeem the cost by inducing load shedding between evening 6 to 11 pm at night. The department is relying on electricity from private players in the business. KSEB is selling electricity in the state at Rs 6.15 per unit. The sweltering summer has proved costly with numbers falling down in the water reservoirs across the state. However, compared to the worst summer phase last year, the water levels in dams is slightly better at present. Now dams are 38% full. During last year's peak summer, it was 37%. Daily power consumption in Kerala touched a record 103.08 million units on April 18th. The demand peaked at an incredible 5024 megawatts between 6 pm and 11 pm, crossing the 5000 megawatt mark, the first time in history. Kerala can import up to 3500 megawatt of power at any given period of the day. The KSEBL has long-term agreements with central generation stations, private power stations outside Kerala, and power exchanges, all of which are sources of power for daily import. Power is also received from these sources for emergency needs. Then there is domestic production, all of which is generated by hydel stations in Kerala. The maximum that might be produced is 1600 megawatt, even if domestic production is at its greatest capacity. The truth is that even this capacity is more theoretical than practical. On April 18th, the day power consumption set a record. Kerala's domestic power generation was just 1285 megawatts. Together with the power imported from outside, the power that was available for use during peak hours was just 4785 megawatts, a shortage of nearly 240 megawatts. The centre meanwhile asked Kerala to pay back Rs 60 crores for failing to install smart meters with efficiency. The crippling economy is also a burden to overcome for the department. The dam reservoirs are filled only up to 38% due to enduring summer. Trouble is, if Kerala continues to consume electricity like a power glutton, the darkest phase this year has not passed but is only on its way. Hence, KSEB has started plans for load shedding as a sole way to beat the high-end energy consumption in the state. Meanwhile, the tariffs for electricity will also see a high after the state looks to drop from the central government schemes for smart meters. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.